Welcome to the Little Beading Closet. I'm Sherry. The Kissing Crystals beaded bracelets get their sparkle from the 4mm bicone crystals and linked together with 8mm pearls, and finished off with a simple lobster claw clasp. Let's take a look at all of our supplies and begin. To determine the total amount of supplies that you need, for a 7-inch bracelet, you'll be using 6 pearls and have a total of 7 of these components. For a little bit longer bracelet, a 7.5 inches, you'll be using 7 pearls and 8 of these units. To make 1 unit, you need 20 4mm bicone crystals, 1 8mm pearl, and a few size 11 seed beads. I've been using a lobster claw clasp, 2 wire guards, and a ring. You can use Wildfire, which is what I used in this one here, or Fireline, and I used it on this one. And I used a size 12 beading needle. Begin with 16 inches of thread on your needle. This starts off by making a right angle weave unit. So I'll go ahead and pick up 4 of my crystals on my needle, bring them down near the end of my thread. We're just going to add 2 knots right here. The second knot, pulling everything tight, and I'll go ahead and trim off my tail. Needling into 1 bead past my knot, picking up 3 more of my crystals, and needling back through the one that my thread is exiting. There are 2 units of right angle weave here. Now we just need to needle up to this crystal here on the end, coming through this one here, and then step into the one here on the end. I'll need 3 more crystals and needle through the bead that my thread is exiting. I now have 3 units of right angle weave and need to needle up to the end, coming through this one on the bottom and stepping up into the one on the end. Next, I'm going to make the crystal on this end and the crystal on the other end kiss each other. I'm just going to fold them in on each other until they kiss. Picking up 1 more crystal, I'll needle down into the one beside the one that my thread is coming out of. Picking up 1 more crystal, I'll needle back into the one here on the right. You should be able to see the 4 beads making up this right angle weave unit. I want you to turn the work in your hand so your working thread is coming out the lower right hand side. Next, we'll needle through all 4 of these beads on top. This one we'll need to needle through twice for a total of 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, back through this one, 5. I want you to take your needle and go straight down through this one right here, and then turn your work over completely, holding this in my hand so my working thread is exiting the lower right hand side. I'll needle through all 4 of these beads, this one twice for a total of 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and through this one more time makes 5. Take your needle and come straight down through this bead right here, below where your working thread is coming out. Again, hold the work in your hand so the thread is exiting this lower right hand side. Next, pick up 1 11, 1 4mm bicone, 3 size 11s, 4mm bicone, and a size 11. Like I said, we're coming out this bottom right, and we need to needle into this top left bead here. So go ahead and needle through there. It's going to look like this. I'm going to hold the work in my hand. So my working thread is coming out this bottom right hand corner. Picking up the same combination of beads, I'm going to needle into the top left corner. So go ahead and needle through here. You'll be coming out before the size 11 seed bead. Needle through one crystal to your left. Then needle through the crystal towards the side of the beads you just added. Again, hold the work in your hand so the thread is exiting this bottom right hand side. Picking up 111, 1 bicone and 111. Needle through the middle size 11. Again, pick up 111, 1 bicone and 111. And needle down through this top left hand one. I'm going to hold the work in my hand so my thread is exiting the bottom right. Picking up 111, 1 bicone and 111. Thread coming out the bottom right. Needle through the middle size 11 here. Picking up one size 11, 1 bicone and 111. We're going to needle into the top left hole of this crystal here and come out before the size 11. And pull everything tight. And then needle through the size 11, the bicone, and the 11. Then come into this middle 11 here on the top. Pick up your pearl and size 11 seed bead. Let these drop down next to your work. Skip over your seed bead on the end and come back through the pearl. You might need to hold on to the seed bead and pull your pearl down to get any slack out of your thread. Needle back through the size 11 and the side opposite of what your thread was coming out of. You just need to secure your thread now, so I'll come through an 11, a bicone and 11, and retrace one of these right angle weaves. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Coming under a thread bridge, I'll add a half hitch knot. Then needle a few beads away from my knot and trim off my thread. Go ahead and make another complete right angle weave unit until the point where you would be picking up your size 11 seed beads. This is where we'll be attaching the first unit we made with the pearl. Now that we have our thread exiting this lower right hand side of the cubic right angle weave unit we just made, we're going to get ready to attach to the pearl. Picking up 111, 1 bicone and 111, I'm going to then needle through the seed bead here by my pearl. One more 11, 1 bicone and 111. I'll pick up this unit that we were working with and needle into the top left hand corner. Picking up this combination of beads and exiting the lower right hand side of my square, I'll needle into the top left crystal here. pulling everything tight. Needle into your crystal. Then I'm going to turn the work in my hand, needle through the crystal towards the end, picking up 111, one bicone and 111, needle through the middle, size 11 here, picking up one more 11, bicone and 11, needling down into this crystal, 111, one bicone and 111, needle into the middle, size 11, next to your pearl. Again, 111, one bicone and 11, and needling into the crystal. Now we're going to needle up to the end here. So I'll come through 11, bicone and 11, through the middle, size 11, again picking up my pearl in size 11, dropping it down next to my beads, skipping over the 11 on the end, go back through the pearl and through the 11 here on the end and the side opposite of what my thread was coming out of. Like I said, just hold on to your 11 on the end and pull the slack out of the thread. Go ahead and secure your thread. After you secure your thread, you can move on to adding another unit. I continued working on my units and adding them together. As I begin my last one, I'm starting with 24 inches of thread, so I have enough left over to add my clasp. I've just finished my end unit. I'm going to secure my thread by completely retracing one of the right angle weave units. 3, 4, and then adding a half hitch knot. Next, I'm going to needle up here to the end by coming through my seed bead and crystal and seed bead and through this one here on the very middle. I'm going to leave my thread to attach my clasp. This first section that we made still needs an end for your clasp. With 12 inches of thread on my needle, I'll attach it using a half hitch knot and retracing the right angle weave unit and coming up to the end. Now we'll be able to attach our clasp. Coming through one side of my wire guard, I'll let it drop down here and needle through the other empty side of it, making sure that my thread sits in the little groove on top. Needle back through the size 11 here in the middle and the side opposite of what the thread was coming out of, and bring your wire guard down. Go ahead and retrace your wire guard one more time. And go back through the middle, size 11. Next, needle into the size 11, the bicone, and another 11. I'm going to retrace this right angle weave unit made up of crystals. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then I'll go ahead and needle under the thread bridge and give it a half hitch knot. Then needle a few beads away from the knot and trim it off. Opening up my ring for my clasp, attaching the clasp to the wire guard, and then close it back up. Next, repeat that by attaching your wire guard and ring for the other end.